All right, next week you're invited to the First United Methodist Church in Cross Plains to shop at their Lord's Acre. Here with us now to tell us all about it is Jen Bond. Thank you for joining us today. So this has been going on for how long in Cross Plains?
For about 60 years.
Wow. Let's give the history behind the Lord's Acre. I think it's really unique and totally plays up West Texas and our farmers and ranchers.
Back in the early 1920s, farmers would commit to donating the profits from 1 acre of their crops to the local church, and that's kind of how they came up with the name the Lord's Acre, and it just grew and spread over the years, mostly throughout the southern states.
And Cross Plains has been doing this for a while now, and it's at the Methodist Church. Tell us what it's really grown into today. What are you offering this next weekend?
Primarily, it will be handmade, homemade items. Not always, but for the most part, are donated. Everything is donated. The church doesn't purchase anything. And then we have several ways that we sell the items throughout the day, and that's how we make the money.
And you told me before the show, one thing you want to emphasize is where this money goes once it is raised.
Every penny that we make goes back into the community. We make donations to our local EMS, 3 different volunteer fire departments, the Cross Plains, Cottonwood, and Burkett, the food pantry, the cancer walk, the senior center, the library, and other local organizations there in Cross Plains.
And so obviously Christmas is on its way, not to freak anyone out, but it's almost here. So you've got some great stuff that maybe people can purchase for Christmas gifts. Tell us what you've brought with you today.
Absolutely. This is a handmade quilt. The squares were made by a longtime member who's since passed away, but then we have a current member that puts the quilts together each year. This is a hand-turned vase.
I love it.
We have another member that turns beautiful pieces of wood, and then we have a member that paints. She's a painter, and she donates an oil painting every year.
I love it. So it's really all about handmade items. It's not stuff that you can go on Amazon and buy.
It is, for the most part. It sure is.
And what else are y'all doing that day? Is there a dinner involved in this as well?
There is.
Okay.
9 o'clock we open with our little store, which are smaller homemade items, baked goods, jams, jellies, that kind of thing. Also, we have a silent auction that's actually going to start next week. People can start bidding on that.
Okay.
And then we have our big auction at it's a live auction at 6:30, and that's a lot of fun. That's our larger items.
All right, so a lot going on in Cross Plains next weekend, and we thank you for coming on and sharing all these goodies with us. So if you want to come out for the Lord's Acre, it will be at the First United Methodist Church in Cross Plains on Saturday, November 10th. The doors will open at 9 a.m. Dinner that evening is $8 per plate. For more information, you can call 254-725-7377 or find them on Facebook.